Good afternoon, Belize. I'm Isani Cayetano, and it's time for your midday check-in with News 5. We've got the top stories for you to keep you informed. Here's a quick rundown of what's happening around the country. The tragic drowning of 6-year-old Gabriel Oriano has left many questions unanswered. His grieving father opens up to News 5. Frustrated firefighters have taken industrial action today by staging a sick-out, voicing their discontent loud and clear. As firefighters stage a sick-out, Minister Andrea Perez steps in with a promise: a new fire station for Belize City by the end of the year. And CWU questions Dr. Leroy Almendarez's abrupt departure as CEO of the Social Security Board. These stories are coming up in just 1 minute.
For 32 years, I've been delivering impactful news across print, radio, and television. With extensive training both locally and internationally, I bring you the top stories on News 5 every night, covering special assignments including Taiwan's historic swearing-in of President Tsai Ing-wen in 2016 and the ICJ's role in territorial disputes from The Hague in 2018 has broadened my global perspective. I use all these experiences to bring you the very best on News 5 live at 6. I am News 5.
Welcome back. There are many questions surrounding the tragic drowning of 6-year-old Gabriel Oriano, an autistic student from Stella Maris. On Monday afternoon, Gabriel managed to leave the school grounds unnoticed and wandered off towards the seaside, where he entered the water and drowned. This morning, we spoke with Gabriel's father, Vidal Oriano, who shared that his son was mute and might have been trying to find his way home. He believes the school failed to protect his child.
I transferred when I reached my mom, and my mom told me something happened to my baby. But they didn't want to tell us. Nobody wanted to tell me, so I went to the school. I asked the school what happened, and nobody ever told me what happened. All of them still like shut up. They stay quiet. And when I asked them, they told me my baby was at Chapel Pekier by hunger. I tell them what happened to my son, what my son was doing here. And they didn't answer. And when I went there, when I saw my little boy lying down there, passed away. But when I reached back to the school, I asked him what happened. My neighbor was passing there. She said she started there, they came up, and she went to tell the school, and the school didn't answer. The school didn't anything. So I asked them why the gate was open, why nobody was at the gate, and none of them can give me an answer.
Wow. So
none of them can give me an answer. Where was the security guard? Where was the school running? Nothing.
Was it common for your son to wander off or something like that?
No, he don't go by himself. He don't come out. He don't come out, and he don't go in any body.
Does he know that area in the hangar? Is he familiar with
No, he doesn't know that.
What do you think when you think about the fact that he walked all the way from school to over that side?
I thought in my head he must have he was trying to find his way home near this. Was trying to find himself home and trying to find him. Because he stayed with me, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking he was trying to find his way home.
Your view is that the school failed their son.
Huh?
Your view is that the school failed their son.
Yeah. I failed my son because why, if it was lunchtime, they should have one shift. Somebody should have be there from there, and the one who next one will eat, and then when the next one don't eat, they come and next one go. Yeah. Why was the gate open, and why was the gate nobody was minding the gate?
Today, firefighters across Belize City called in sick to protest their working conditions. Recently, they voiced concerns about outdated equipment, poor facilities, low pay, and cuts to overtime compensation. On Monday, the president of the Public Service Union met with Kennedy Carrillo, the CEO in the Ministry of the Blue Economy and Disaster Risk Management, and Rolando Zetina, the CEO of the Public Service, to discuss these issues. While the meeting was seen as a positive step, the problems remain unsolved. As a result, firefighters are now taking industrial action, leaving the stations empty except for a few administrative staff. On Monday, Minister of Disaster Risk Management Andrea Perez told News 5 that firefighters work schedules are being adjusted to regular hours. He also shared some exciting news. The ministry plans to build a new fire station in Belize City by the end of 2025. Paris mentioned that the fire department has received new equipment, especially for their ambulance services, and they're working hard to buy those expensive fire suits as often as they can.
We have acquired new equipment, especially medical services, the rapid response that we have done in the Cairo district and Bumpan as well. That speaks volumes of what direction the fire department is going. In terms of the uniforms, the fire suits, those are very expensive. We do in every way to get as much as possible this type of uniform that they need, because it's very expensive. So again, it's something that it's always a challenge, but certainly not in a way that we're just ignoring it. We're just doing the very best as possible. I want to share with you as well is the need, and I personally have seen, and I shared it with the Prime Minister, is that there is now the need now to really start building that building for the fire department here in Belize City. And the district is much needed. I visited the Maron Jones complex, and I acknowledge that the firefighters are there left, and especially the equipment that is left to the elements of the weather. These are expensive equipment, so we must maintain them, take care of them. So the urgent need on the Turmoil Street, where that land is allocated, is to start building that building, and that's important. I've shared that with the fire department, the firefighters as well, and I've shared that with our Prime Minister over the weekend, discussing the same matter on the fire department. So indeed, a lot has been done. Right, more needs to be done. Always, we never deny that.
That building will be built this year?
Well, we're remember, and I don't want to get into that political aspect. Remember that the building on Cleghorn Street was sold off, and those funds, of course, went to the consolidated fund. But those funds were earmarked and allocated to build. Portion of that funds was to build the new building. We got into government, and that money has disappeared, has been used up. But it's there allocated. We just have to go out there and push for it. And that's what my job as the Minister of Disaster Risk Management have been actively engaging with our CEO and the entire ministry at this time to do that. And if we're hearing right now to sit down with the firefighters, we need to understand them again, that they have a safe place and a comfort where they work.
The Christian Workers Union has issued a statement regarding the sudden departure of Dr. Lira Almendarez as CEO of the Social Security Board. The CWU's membership is feeling uneasy and disturbed after learning of Almendarez's exit. They contend that the SSB hasn't provided a clear explanation of Almendarez's departure. He left under mysterious circumstances just 5 months into his 3-year contract. Initially, the SSB didn't follow proper procedures when hiring both a CEO and a deputy CEO, which caused some controversy. The board defended their actions, citing legislation referring to an assistant CEO. During his short time at the helm, Dr. Almendarez assured the CWU that changes at the SSB could benefit both members and insured persons, ensuring timely delivery of benefits and sustainability. He also earned the respect and support of the staff by addressing job security concerns. Now, with his abrupt and unexplained departure, CWU members are left wondering what will happen to the promises he made. That's a wrap for the news at noon, but don't worry, there's plenty more coming your way at 6 p.m. We'll dive deeper into these stories and more. In the meantime, visit channel5belize.com and follow us on Facebook for real-time updates. And don't miss Open Your Eyes tomorrow morning for fresh takes on today's headlines. Thanks for tuning in, Belize. Stay informed, stay inspired, and have a fantastic afternoon.